2023. Do you have fitness goals in mind? Forget that it's January. Let's not talk. You could have a fitness goal any time of year. And it can be daunting to create one or to try to live up to it. It doesn't have to be. Starting off small, turning things into a habit may be the best course to take. That's according to our frequent Daybreak visitor, Mike Granato, who's called in. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Drew. How are you?
Great. It's really good to see you. So Mike is a health coach with Community Health, and earlier this month, your partner in Daybreak Crime, dietitian Caitlin Wong, walked us through this idea of habit stacking. For people who missed that for chance, what does that mean? What's habit stacking?
So habit stacking is taking something that you're already doing, something that you don't have to think about that's a habit, and pairing that with something that you'd like to do. So in the case of exercise, trying to pair that with something that you're already doing in your day-to-day life.
So what examples might you have for us? One of them is like basically the first movement you make for the day.
Yep. So the first thing that I do when I get up in the morning is I roll out of bed, try and collect myself, and I head downstairs to do a stretching routine. I find that helps me wake up in the morning. It helps me to start my day feeling a little bit more flexible, a little bit more limber. It just wakes me up. So I paired stretching first thing in the morning with just rolling out of bed, which is something that we do every single morning.
Yeah, that makes sense. And hey, if you've walked out of the room, come back in because Mike has some video of some examples of this as well that you can watch, some visual aids for you. All right, so the next one, we've moved from the bed and now we're in the kitchen.
Yep, so as soon as I'm done with my stretching, gotta have that caffeine, right? So you head over to the coffee pot, and this is where something like pairing calf raises or squats while your coffee is brewing is always, a good idea. It gets you a little bit extra movement. I think Caitlin mentioned that while she brushes her teeth, she does some air squats. So just while you're using idle time a little bit more efficiently by throwing some extra movement in throughout your day and getting those steps in.
This is great. And if you feel silly, so be it. No one's there to see you,
Exactly. Nobody's watching.
Right. Okay. You suggest to change right away. If you are out working in an office, not working remotely, but you come home for your work day, change into those workout clothes.
Yep. So one thing that's super helpful is changing either at your place of business or as soon as you get into the gym. The thing about exercise is that a lot of times after a long day, we just want to go home to our couch, right? So changing into those exercise clothes gets you in that frame of mind that I'm going to go to the gym, or laying out those exercise clothes first thing in the morning to have that visual cue that, okay, the next step in the process is exercise. And it just helps to avoid the exercise entirely.
I feel like Clark Kent and Superman when I change from anchor to heading to the gym, because I do it here at the station as well.
Exactly.
Any of us could take 5 minutes at some point during the day. You have an idea for a 5-minute core routine.
Yeah, so a good way to break up your day is to get a little bit of movement in. So my tip to a lot of busy folks is to try and set certain times where you get up out of your chair to do a little bit of something, whether that's setting an Outlook reminder on your work calendar, a cell phone alarm, even putting a Post-it note on your computer to take time out in your day to get a little bit of movement in. It's going to increase the endorphins, it's going to get the blood flowing. And some studies show that people are more effective after they've exercised a little bit during their workday. So even something as simple as hitting the ground, doing some leg raises, some crunches, some Russian twists side to side, just a little bit of something for 5 minutes, and then head back to work.
Good stuff. Mike, thanks for the ideas. So we're less intimidated about this process. We appreciate you. Have a great week.
You do the same. Thank you.